What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over some day trading recap. But the most important thing about today is risk management. Check it out. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm sitting on a little red day today. Nothing bad. Could have been much worse because I was trading a little bit, bigger size, and the stock moved around a whole lot more, so it was more risk on the table. But there was a whole lot more upside on the table as well. So risk reward. I always know where my risk reward is, and I take my trades based off of that. Right? As long as you know what your risk rewards are, all you can do is trade your strategy and trade the pattern that you're trading. Well, if you're a pattern trader, which I am, I trade patterns. So TWMC, I traded this stock 2 times today. 2 times. Okay? 2 times. And I can't say, I just don't like choppiness. But apart from the choppiness, even though I'm sitting red on the day, I am extremely happy and proud of how I traded the stock pretty much in its entirety, because I was able to mitigate my risk by taking profits off at key levels. Okay? This day we could be having a whole different conversation here. I could be down probably $400 or $500 easily had I just held on to my full positions on this stock, right? So I'm going to show you what I did today. But before I do, and I do have these live trades for you, make sure to smash the like button for me and subscribe to the channel, and also comment in the comment section below, even if it's just to say what's up. Just because all 3 combined always help out with the YouTube algorithm, and we must feed the YouTube algorithm beast. Since I didn't get any green fed today to myself, so at least feed the algorithm for me. Anyways, guys, let's jump right on into this. So TWMC had some news, had a huge move at the open. I'm talking about a huge move from $4.76 to a high of $9.72. That is beastly. I don't know how this thing did not get halted up there. It is beyond me. We started to flag right. Let's see here. Make this a little bit bigger. And let's make me, just for the heck of it, a little bit smaller. We started to flag right there is your 3-minute candle. So you know there's a lot of action going on inside of each of these candles. Big ranges. You know, this candle alone is from 721 right back up here to 962. I love these big range candles and these big range volatile stocks. They're honestly my favorite. The most dangerous ones are my favorites for some reason. 772, $9, huge candles. I guess they're my favorite because you can make a whole lot of money. But the very important thing, the key factor, is we must know our risk, where the risk is and where the profit targets are, because this can get out of hand very quickly, very, very quickly. Started flagging there, and I jumped in there and traded the flag, but sucker broke down on me there. But I am going to show you where I got in, where I took profit, where I stopped out, and then I retraded it. Okay, I traded it again, and looking for this VWAP break. But look at this choppiness. Just look. It's like, oh, I'm going to break VWAP. Nah, no, I'm not. Then it's like, well, maybe I'll break VWAP. Probably I won't. And then it creeps back down, breaks underneath $7. And it's like, well, you know what? I think I will break VWAP. But I think I'll just come back down to it. You know what? I'm feeling kind of lazy. And see, like, it's just choppiness. It's just like up, down, very tight ranges. I don't like that. It makes it so hard to trade, so hard to mitigate your risk. I mean, like, it's just really hard. At least for me, I don't really do well in these chop fest stocks, right? And now this is lunchtime, and look at this action. I mean, if it holds VWAP all throughout lunch, we get a break over 9. This thing has room. Like, let me show you on this daily. This thing has room, TWMC, like a lot of room. Check this out. Let's make this a little smaller. If we break over this $9.75, $10 area, we have room to 12, and then we have room to 13. Like, that's massive, massive room on a 500,000 share float stock. So you know this thing can fly. And that's what I was looking for. And that's why I went after it a little bit heavy. Let's get into these live trades here. Okay, so we're in there, and we're holding VWAP as support. I'm in at 827 with 1,000 shares. This is why I told you that I'm only down $119.76 today. Okay, I'm trading 1,000 shares of this stock that's moving, $1 basically in a candle. But I knew my risk. right underneath VWAP, and I know my first targets are up here, okay? And then my next targets are 11, and 12, and 13. Those are my final targets on this trade, okay? So I'm thinking about selling half, then selling the final 500 in 3 pieces. So let's fast forward this a little bit. Right there, when we came back down here, tapped that VWAP, and then we made this little quick pop, I got pumped up. I was like, yes, this is going to work out. We're going to get one of those sick candles right through $10, and this is going to be epic, and YouTube's going to love me. That's what I said to myself. I mean, not really, but it would have been funny. Look, right there, I mean, you know, I could have taken that profit right there. I'm up $439, but that's not trading the pattern. I do take 500 off right there, okay? I take 500 off right there because of the simple fact that we're reaching this $9 pivot area and this volume bar hasn't increased. I didn't like that. That did not make me feel warm and fuzzy. Did not like that one bit. So we bust over $9. I tried to sell some more up there, but didn't get a fill. Volume increased. So I'm like, okay, well, this is not bad. Let's see now if we can get this 90 meter crossover VWAP and get this going. But instead, we get this nasty rejection, and I immediately sell another 250. And sadly, those 250 are sold at a loss. So now I was up 200 and change. Now I'm only up $100 and change on this trade. I see we start to hold that VWAP. I think I just panic sold those 250. I see we start to hold that VWAP right there in that $8 area. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just add back those 250 I just sold. So I do. All right, there. Now my cost basis is 821. Okay, and I have full 500 shares. So I'm thinking, you know, if this holds, then we're really gonna squeeze. Because the volume on that little dump candle wasn't that big. But instead, this is the action we get. Look at that. Like, seriously, let's rewind this real quickly here and just let it play. Let it play out in real time. Let it play out in real time. Look at that. Look at that. Thump. Like, what is that, man? Why? Why? And there I was down 200 and change on the day. And I was not feeling content. Because I went from being up 200 and change to being up just 100 to being down 200. So I wasn't too happy about that. But kept my composure, kept my cool, and waited for it. And waited and waited and waited. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. So now here my plan was, we're holding this 90 EMA. We have VWAP resistance, a break over VWAP I'll add. Right, so I just have 500. I really should have just taken 250 on this. But I had 500 and I said I'll add another 500 over VWAP. Okay, so that was the plan. But I want to add over VWAP on a little increase in volume at least. Not just add blindly. There, we have a little increase in volume I add. So I have 1,000 shares, 771 cost basis, okay? But we start to get stuck at 8. And I'm like, no way are you just going to get stuck at 8 and dump on me. Like, and just wreck me right here. And make me lose 70 cents on 1,000 shares. Because that was perfectly possible. Mind you, at this point here, I added over the VWAP break. So I want to make sure this thing stays over VWAP. I'm not looking to hold this back down to $7. No way, no how. Okay? And I won't. I refuse to. I will stick to my plan. And my plan is VWAP. And my plan is a break over 8. Take a little bit of profit off at least, just in case. And then hold 500 shares to see if we get that push to $10. I mean, from $7.71, a push to $10. Take off 250 shares. Hold on to another 250 looking for the big extension. That's a trade. You know, we're talking about making a real nice chunk of change there. Okay, but the stock had other plans. We got a little break right around here over $8. Right there over $8. Okay, I'm up a little bit over $300. We got a nice little increase in volume, a little perk in volume there. And I saw 500 shares right there. And now I'm like, okay, well, maybe we'll get this 90 EMA to finally cross over VWAP and we get a push on this thing. And at that point right there, I was at break even on the day. Okay. Then we get that action and I sell out of my trade right there. I stop out at 710 on my last 500 shares, and I get kind of pissed, and I just shut it down. And at that point, I'm just down $119, and I'm not so much mad, right, that the trade didn't work out. I'm just mad that it was just so choppy, and what could have been a home run day is nothing more than a small little $119 red day, and I just felt like I got cheated out of awesome profits, right? Because I was up multiple times, very good. Like the first time I was up almost $500. This next time I was up almost 300, right? And I mean, I'm seeing this after the fact because I don't really look at my unrealized P&L, but I just felt like this thing should have gone. Another thing, okay? This thing has traded 7 million shares today. It's got a 500,000 share float. A year and a half ago, 2 years ago, this thing would have been trading at 25 bucks already. Like, I don't know what's going on out here in the small cap world, but shorts are absolutely in control. And what could have been a home run day, it's just a very tiny red day. So I'm not even phased about that. I'm pumped up, looking forward to tomorrow. I'm really happy on how I traded by taking profits on these crucial little pops. As you saw, I mitigated risk and made this red day, what could have been horrible, a real nice, comfortable, small $119 red day that I don't even care about. It doesn't even faze me because I don't care about it because I made no mistakes. I didn't overtrade. I didn't get emotional, okay? Like as far as revenge trading, adding shares, taking on risk that I should not have taken, chasing. I didn't do any of that. I traded my plans accordingly. And the stock just didn't do what I thought it would. That's all it is. So that's it for me today. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Like I've said in my past videos, in case you're new around here, I got some investment videos coming up. I got some college stuff coming up. I got a lot of good content coming up. And I'm talking about stuff I've just recorded already. I just have to edit and, fine tune and just start placing it out there on the channel for you guys to see. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you're alerted when those videos drop. And I'll catch you on the next one.